Hey guys, Jim Stroud here. Let me show you something kind of cool and kind of creepy. Mostly creepy.
We think AI can help with this problem. So let's go back to this example. Let's say you want to ask Google to make you a haircut appointment on Tuesday between 10 and noon. What happens is the Google Assistant makes the call seamlessly in the background for you. So what you're going to hear is the Google Assistant actually calling a real salon to schedule the appointment for you. Let's listen.
So how can I help you?
Hi, I'm calling to book a women's haircut for a client. I'm looking for something on May 3rd.
Sure, give me 1 second. Sure, what time are you looking for around?
At 12 p.m.
We do not have a 12 p.m. available. The closest we have to that is a 1:15.
Do you have anything between 10 a.m. and 12 p.m.?
Depending on what service she would like. What service is she looking for?
Just a woman's haircut for now.
Okay, we have a 10 o'clock.
10 a.m. is fine.
Okay, what's her first name?
The first name is Lisa.
Okay, perfect. So I will see Lisa at 10 o'clock on May 3rd.
Okay, great. Thanks.
Great. Have a great day. Bye.
Okay, question for you. If a robot gives you a call for whatever reason, should they have to, by law, identify themselves as being a machine? Some people say yes, some people say no. Hear both sides of the debate next on The Jim Stroud Show. Do you know how many bots, chatbots, robots pretending to be human are online today? I don't know either. Not an exact number. But I can tell you that it's a lot. Check out this press release from Common Sense Media, which is a nonprofit focused on media and technology in relation to children. And quote here, yes, Common Sense parents will testify at a California State Senate hearing today in support of SB 1001, the Bots Online Transparency Act of 2018, or the Bot Act, authored by Senator Bob Hertzberg, a Democrat from Van Nuys. Now, the Bot Act would require labeling and transparency for unlabeled social media bots, also called impersonator bots. More on that in a minute. Unlabeled bots are common on social media, with an estimated 100 million bot accounts between Facebook and Twitter alone. The destructive role of unlabeled Russian bots in the American election is well documented. Here's another interesting quote. If you're jealous of Kim Kardashian's 37.8 million Instagram followers, don't be. Many of them are probably fake. On June 21st, a group of security researchers released a study showing that up to 24 million Instagram accounts could be spam bots created in online black markets. These bots are fake accounts that interact with other users. Businesses or celebrities often pay money for phony accounts to increase their social media prestige. But even people who don't purchase followers might find a host of spammers bloating up their follower list. Yeah, I could go on, but you get the picture. But back to the subject at hand. The first article I mentioned cited this guy, Senator Bob Hertzberg. Now, he feels that we should know at all times whether or not we are talking to a machine or a human being. All right, this is a quote. He says, the heart of this issue is simple. We need to know if we are having debates with real people or if we're being misled, said Senator Hertzberg. There's no way we can completely get rid of bots, and we don't aim to, but right now it's the Wild West, and nobody knows the rules. This bill is a step in the right direction. The bill he is speaking of is the aforementioned SB 1001, the Online Bots Transparency Act. Now, as of this recording, this is what's going on with that legislation. Let's see here. In February, the legislation was announced. In May 30th, on May 30th, 2018, his bot bill passed the Senate floor. So if you are in favor of a law that says machines must identify themselves as being machines when they contact human beings, then you are in luck, because that legislation is looking like it might be a law pretty soon. Now, if you are opposed to such legislation, then you are on the side of EFF, which is the Electronic Freedom Foundation, which is a nonprofit designed to protect civil liberties in the digital age. Here is a quote I'm looking at. Put it up on the screen. Thank you. All right. Now, they oppose the legislation as evident of this open letter to Senator Hertzberg. And part of the open letter says, we are sympathetic to concerns over harmful and ill-intentioned bots, such as the Russian bots that interfered with the 2016 U.S. elections, or spam bots used for fraud or commercial gain. However, while SB 1001's across-the-board bot labeling mandate may seem like an easy solution to deal with harmful bots, it will restrict and chill protected speech as well, and it will thus not withstand First Amendment scrutiny. Any law of this type which restrains internet speech must be narrowly tailored to address proven harms. It is not appropriate to cast a wide net and sort it out later. SB 1001 fails in this regard. For even more clarity on what the EFF had to say about it, let's look at this other quote from their webpage, actually. And it reads, it is important to remember that the speech generated by bots is often simply speech of natural persons processed through a computer program. Bots are used for all sorts of ordinary and protected speech activities, including poetry, political speech, and even satire, such as poking fun at people who cannot resist arguing, even with bots. Disclosure mandates will restrict and chill the speech of artists whose projects may necessitate not disclosing that a bot is a bot. Now, it seems to me that the EFF is very passionate about bots having free speech. In fact, they even argue that restricting bots of their free speech is unconstitutional. Now, I won't read the whole thing to you, but let me read. Let me read up a little bit from their page here, and it says here. This is from an article. Okay. The actual text of the First Amendment suggests that this is the correct model to apply to machine speech, as the text simply states that the government shall make no law abridging the freedom of speech or of the press. Nothing there specifically suggests freedom of speech is limited to people. Under this interpretation, all the constitutional speech protections that humans enjoy in the United States would also apply to AI robots. Okay, you've heard both sides of the argument, those pro, those con. What do you have to say? Do you think machines should have to, by law, identify themselves as machines when interacting with humans? Yes or no, leave a comment. I would love to hear what you have to say. And now, something completely different.